Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of John Matrixx Talks Movies. We are live. How is everyone doing today? It is Wednesday, January 9th, 2019. We are over a full weekend to the new year, and it's a pretty good year so far. How's everyone doing? Looks like we have 3 people watching right now. Let's get some more people in here and we will kind of dive into our different topics. If you're joining in now, hit the like button, hit subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. And we're going to get busy. We're going to have a lot of fun. I couldn't do the Sunday live stream like I normally do. I was on Ron Navy's channel, and it was a whole panel of us just talking Star Wars for like 2 hours. It was a whole bunch of fun. A lot of people watched it. It was a great way to, meet new content creators that I didn't really know and watch their videos. They can watch mine also. So it was a lot of fun. So Anders is here. He says, "Hi, John Matrixx. How you doing, sir? Please hit the like button, hit subscribe if it's your first time. We do these shows every Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday at 5 p.m. except on Wednesdays it's at 5:30 p.m. So, but Sunday was a whole bunch of fun. I've never been on a panel like that before, talking Star Wars with a whole bunch of different people with different opinions on Star Wars. Not everybody, agrees with me, but that's perfectly okay. It is perfectly okay. Anders says, "I will like this." Yes, you will. And ever since started doing this three day a week live stream, it's getting more fun. I'm getting more of the hang of it. Live streaming like this, it is a lot of fun. I think I'm going to start probably having some guests on the live streams, just to give it a little bit of you know compare and contrast different styles, just to see what other content creators have to say about Star Wars, different movies, and stuff like that. And it'll help everybody pretty much grow. We have 8 people watching right now, and we're going to talk a little bit about these Star Wars title leaks. When do we think we're going to have a trailer? We'll also dive into some Marvel Avengers kind of topics. There was some big news today with Samuel L. Jackson probably leaking how Thanos will be defeated. So he may have just spoiled Avengers Endgame. So we can actually talk a little bit about that as well. But everybody wants to talk Star Wars. So we will talk Star Wars. So I would like to know, what is your favorite rumored topic? Rumored title of Star Wars Episode 9. We've heard Son of Darkness, we've heard New Order. It may even be called The Last Order. Who knows? Get Fit Get Chits is here. Says, "When are you and Rhodes doing a live stream?" We're going to have to. I need to talk to Rhodes about that. See where it is with that. We're definitely going to be doing something. We did also talk about probably doing a show once a week when The Mandalorian premieres on Disney Plus. So it'll be, I guess, probably like an after show after we watch that one episode of The Mandalorian, and then we can actually talk about that. But we're gonna have to get together. Me and Rhodes will definitely talk about that here real soon. I need to make a note of that to remember to talk to him about that. And I'm pretty sure he'll probably be here in the chat later on. So We will see. But Star Wars Episode 9 titles. What is your favorite title out of the three? Son of Darkness. How about this here? Star Wars Episode 9, A New Empire. How does that title? I just thought of that. A New Empire. I think that would be, I think that would probably fit what I think the tone of Star Wars Episode 9 is going to do. Because this is movie is probably going to be all about Kylo Ren's new empire, really. His rule of the First Order and the galaxy. Mr. Pete is here. He says, "Hello, friend. I like it." Thank you so much for joining us, Mr. Pete. How is everything with you? And Mr. Pete needs 600 subs. So make sure you subscribe to Mr. Pete. So, anyway, a new empire. Or it may be the last empire. So what if it is that Star Wars Episode 9, the last empire? That would probably mean that the First Order would definitely is going down in this. Get Chit says, "Is the First Order already a new empire?" Well, I guess technically they are. Remember, they've already just destroyed the new Republic. It's no more. The rebellion is pretty much just not the rebellion, the resistance. It's just now a handful of people that escaped on the Millennium Falcon. So you would think now that the First Order is in control of the galaxy, and Kylo Ren is, you know, leading the First Order, who's in charge of everything. So technically, they will be the new empire. Maybe they'll have some sort of government in this movie, but being that the galaxy is big, is only a year later, I'm not sure that they'll have complete control over the empire, and they may never get complete control over the empire in this movie, because I'm pretty sure we all do expect that the First Order will be destroyed at the end of this movie. So let me know in the chat. Do you guys think that the First Order is definitely getting destroyed at the end of this movie? Or maybe will the rebellion be the one to be destroyed? That would be an interesting twist if J.J. Abrams lets the First Order actually win the war. Think of that. And will he win the war with the help of, Rey at his side? Maybe Rey falls to the dark side. I don't see that happening, but it could be a possibility. Mr. Peak says it's so predictable. Of course they will. Yeah, exactly. I mean, they're gone. I mean, the First Order, to me, really, the First Order was never that intimidating like the Empire was, because you know that in every single movie, it seems like the First Order has definitely lost. So why would they win now in the final trilogy? I mean, granted, the rebellion is reborn, so to speak, but there really isn't a lot of them. The First Order killed a lot of the resistance. It's about, 10 of them left? So I consider that a win for the First Order. Now, it wasn't necessarily a win for Kylo Ren. Kylo Ren, last time we saw him, he was on the ground screaming because he lost. So I think if JJ really wants to make this movie a little bit more interesting, he definitely needs to give Kylo Ren a huge win in this movie. If not, let him win the war. That's just my thoughts on it. Now, whenever they actually release the trailer, I'm pretty sure we'll get more hints on, what's going on in the galaxy. Maybe we'll get a little synopsis and we can probably read into that. But really, nothing has been released. And also, they're still shooting this movie for just about another 3, maybe 4 weeks. So, but apparently, they do have the trailer ready to go. It's just a matter of when they're going to release the trailer. I'm thinking I really do think we're going to get a teaser somewhere around the Super Bowl, which is first week of February. And the first full trailer will be released, I think, at Star Wars Celebration in Chicago in April. Now, if I'm Disney and Lucasfilm, I really want to release this trailer sooner than later because I think that they really need to, you know, hit the ground running with the marketing of this movie to really get the fans interested in seeing it coming off The Last Jedi. Now, I don't know how all of you actually felt about The Last Jedi. Most people probably know that I thought the movie was absolute trash, but still, they still have another movie to make. They still need to make this movie. And I think when this movie comes out, to me, it will be a huge relief that we're finally done with these new cast of characters. I hope to never see Ray again. I thought Finn had some potential. We never really saw anybody actually walk away from, like the First Order / Empire. And The Last Jedi pretty much just killed him for me. Have no interest in Rose Tico. Hopefully Holdo stays dead, but you never know. Ron Navy is here. Hoorah, hoorah. He says, "Hey, John. How you doing there, Ron?" Miss Speed is granting him. Miss Speed said, "I hope Ray dies." Yes. But would you be happy with a heroic death for her? Or you just want her to just die just because you can't stand her? What if they do give her a heroic death? Will that redeem her in some kind of way in your eyes? To me, I doubt if it will, because in 2 movies already, we pretty much know the character of Rey. She has no story arc. She's not developed very well. So I doubt if they can actually do that in one movie, make you feel sympathetic for her. Ron Navy says, "Hey Pete, I hope they all die." Nobody just want her gone. See, that exactly. Nobody likes her. Nobody is interested in the character of Rey. Because I don't think there's any more really to tell about her. I know everything that I need to know about her. Now, we don't really know her parents per se, but I don't even really care about her parents anymore. I don't think it even matters. If she's a Kenobi, all right, she's a Kenobi. Even if she's a Skywalker, doesn't make her a good character. But I think JJ may actually tie her back into Luke. And maybe she's a Palpatine, but it doesn't really matter. It really doesn't matter anymore. Rob is here. Everything's Star Wars. He says 470, mind blown. Yes. Yeah, the channel is absolutely amazing. What the channel is doing right now. I'll tell you this here. I'll actually tell you really how much we have grown. I started off December 21st with 317 subscribers. And now I'm at 470. And actually, it's been magnificent. 5 straight days I've gotten double-digit subscribers. I got 16 on Saturday, 24 on Sunday, 13 on Monday. 11 on Tuesday, and 15 so far today. So, yes, the channel's definitely headed into the right direction. And it's all because of you guys, watching the videos and everything like that. And I really appreciate all of the new subscribers. This is the first live stream I've done since last Friday. So, to all the new subscribers that are watching, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching the videos. And I'm going to continue to put out new content. Gonna try to make it fresh. If you have any ideas for me, let me know. Leave a comment in the videos. My email address is there, so you can always contact me. But I really do appreciate all the new subscribers, and of course, all my old subscribers like Rob and everybody else too. So, all right, Flipped Out is here. He says, "Hello there, everybody. Everything Star Wars at John Matrixx chat. Ron Navy. How you doing there, Flipped Out? Check out Flipped Out's channel. Check out everything Star Wars and Ron Navy. Pretty much we're all content creators here." Maureen says, if the First Order wins the war, episode 9, as you said, do you think there should be another Star Wars movie? Actually, under this regime, I don't want to see another Star Wars movie. But Star Wars movies make money. But I think Disney is really just making Star Wars movies for the money. I don't think they have people that are actually fans of the franchise making the big decisions for the most part. So that's the difference, because Kevin Feige runs Marvel. Kevin Feige is a fan of Marvel Comics. Kathleen Kennedy is not a fan of Star Wars. That is a huge difference between the two. And that makes a huge difference, because you have to green like all the decisions. So let's see where we're at now. Miss Pete says, Rob saw the Hey Viv. Yeah, I just saw it too, Rob. I didn't get to finish like the last 3 minutes of it because I had to jump on here. But I like Vivian. She puts out a lot of great videos. Check out Hey Viv. Hey Viv is really good. Miss Pete says, Hey Flip. Hey Flip. T Murphy's here. Hey John, how's it going, dude? Everything is going wonderful. Glad that you're joining us here. Glad everybody is joining. We have 17 people watching right now. Hit the like button if you're just now joining us. Please hit the like button. Hit subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel before. And Black Angus Reviews is here. He says, hell, what's new? We're just talking Star Wars, man. We're just talking Star Wars. We're actually going to talk Marvel too. And whatever you guys want to talk about, we can talk about it. Oh, my buddy Rhodes Rants on Star Wars. He says, what's up, folks? Hey, John. Check out Rhodes Rants on Star Wars. He puts out, you guessed it, Star Wars videos. And also check out Entertainment Hacker 2. John isn't here, but check him out also as well. So the chat is starting to get going now. Everybody's... Ron Navy says, hit it and share it. Thank you so much. T Murph says, love the channel. Watch most videos when I can. Thank you, sir. Thank you. We're really trying to put out the best videos we possibly can here. So if you're just now joining us, we have 19 people watching right now. We were just talking about possible titles on Star Wars Episode 9. The rumors that's been going around with the title leaks. Also, the trailer release date, I think, is going to come out during Star Wars Celebration in April. But I do think we're going to get a teaser here around the Super Bowl. So if not, the conference championship. So the conference championships, this is the divisionals this weekend. So next weekend is the conference championship. So we will have to see. Everybody's greeting each other. Black Angel Review says, Sup, PD? Don't forget, Flip is hosting Odin at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's today. So Odin's movie blog is going to be on your channel. I'm gonna have to check out some of that on Mr. Pete's channel. So make sure you go to Mr. Pete's channel and check out his stream. He's going to have Odin's movie blog. Flipped out says hitting like bro. And everything Star Wars says, did you like the video, Mr. Pete? Well, I can't speak for Mr. Pete, but of course, I did like the video. And Rob, how many more videos on your content creators do you have coming out? How many people have contacted you? Because it seems like you've been putting out one just about every day. So people are really, really responding, um, to your request to make those videos. So good job, man. Really good job. Uh, Anthony M says, episode 9, Mary Sue strikes back. Oh, I hope not. Please don't let her strike back. Let her, just kill her off in the beginning of the movie. Kill off Rey in the beginning of the movie, and I will give Star Wars Episode 9 a standing ovation if that happens. Wow. T Murph, you hate The Last Jedi, so you're okay in my books, friend. Love you, Star Wars content, John. Thank you. And actually, you know what? It really, when I actually walked out of The Force Awakens, people were happy. But when I walked out The Force Awakens, I was like, at first, I was like, I don't know what to think of this. It didn't give me anything new to Star Wars. It took away some stuff to me. But I was like, okay, maybe episode 8 will deliver on episode 7. And of course, that did not happen. So therefore, both those movies are trash in my book. Rhodes says, good job, Flip. Miss Pete says, Rob, great video. Yes. Yeah, check out Rob's video that he has with Hey Vib on his content creators. Check out all of them. He's putting them out like every single day. So Get Fit Good Shit says, are all Knights of Ren going to be female? Now, I'm starting to hear some rumors now that at least 3 of them are females. I actually heard those are the ones that's actually going to remove their helmets. So I don't know if they're just going identity politics again. So just to have 3 of those females remove their helmets and the other ones don't, so you don't know who they are, I really don't know. I would say I'd rather just not know. I think the Knights of Ren would be more intimidating if they just left the helmets on and you don't really hear them speak much at all. That would be better. That would give them more of an intimidating factor, if you ask me. Miss Pete says, what? No, not me, John. Black Angels Review says, no, not the conference. Soilo was doing the Super Bowl. One blemish on the best game, and no, it's on Flip's channel. Okay. All right. So you go to Flip Doubt's channel for the live stream with Odin. Is that correct? Okay. Ronald says a lot of people. Oh yeah, Flip Doubt says actually I'm hosting Odin tonight. So yeah. So check out Mr. Flip. Sorry, check out Flip Doubt's channel at 9 p.m. Eastern time. Anthony Daniel says LOL. Miss Pete says at Black Angus Reviews, when is the hosting? Hey Vip. Yeah. House, thanks, dude. Rodran says dead silence coming out the Last Jedi. Dead silence. Yeah, when I walked out the Last Jedi, I was like, man, I got to tell you this: the Last Jedi's last scene was atrocious with Broom Kid. The actual scene where Luke disappeared, that felt more like the end of the movie. And then they shot over the broom kid, and I was like, man, that's really, really bad right there. I actually laughed when Leia was floating through space. I really did because it looked it looked so bad. I had to laugh. Oh God, no! Black Angels reviews Infant's Nest is a Night of Ren. Come on, I do not want to see Infant's Nest ever again. Never, never again. That's another reason why I think these characters should leave on their helmets. Think of it, Infant's Nest. She actually looked pretty cool when she had the helmet on. You didn't really know who it was. You just thought that she was like this outlaw or something like that. She took off the helmet, and you see she's a little girl. All the cool factor went away. Kylo Ren had on his helmet, looked real cool, had the nice, robotic voice. Took off the helmet, intimidation factor gone. So if the Knights of Ren are actually in this movie, and they actually do take off their helmets, their intimidation and cool factor could be gone. Leave the helmets on. T Murph says, I was shocked how bad it really was. I mean, how the hell can you kill Luke Skywalker? Shame on Disney. And for episode 9, I'm dreading it. Wonder what classic character they will kill off this time. Well, to me, it'll be Chewie and Lando. They're on the chopping block. It's going to be one of them two, if not both of them. Miss Peep says it flipped out. Who was hosting Hey Viv Live? No, it wasn't Hey Viv Live. Rob on Everything Star Wars, his channel, he did his questions for creators video. So he just put it up like right before I went live here. So Broom Boy Snoke, no. Wished upon a blog is here. Says I agree. Thank you for joining us. Rodran says my wife said, "What the?" out loud in the theater when Leia started flying. Yeah, I mean, it was so bad. I just kind of like chuckled. And I was like, man, this looks really, really, really bad right now. Oh man. T Murph, I love Kylo without his helmet. Uh Kylo with the helmet. Definitely. Miss Pete says no, flipped out says that Mr. Pete needs 600 subs. Go to General Cotron on YouTube. We hosted Hey Viv last week, but replay is real cool. Okay, so check that out. Let's see, Ron Navy. It was the first teaser trailer to Mary Poppins, just in a galaxy far, far away. Yeah, that's exactly what I thought. I thought Mary Poppins. That's the first thing that came to my mind. And it just drove me crazy. And I don't like Mary Poppins. I didn't even go see the Mary Poppins movie that just came out. I'm not into Mary Poppins. If you are, that's great for you. Not for me. So like we said in Navy, good for me, good for you, not for me, or that kind of thing. So Sweet says, thanks, Flip. This on a blog. I wish Ryan Johnson had a mask that he could leave on permanently. Yeah, you know what? Like the man in the Iron Mask. You know, put him in that. That way nobody can see him, nobody can hear from him, and he can disappear into a galaxy far, far away. We have 20 people watching right now. 20 people. That's really, really good. Hit the like button, please. Just a simple request. Please hit it. And let's see, where are we at now? Anthony M says they'll disgrace Lando for sure. They already did that in Solo. Remember, he's Pando Lando now. He likes to have sex with droids, which is really, really disgusting and demeaning to Lando Calrissian. But that's John Kasdan. That's his fault. And Kathleen Kennedy, and man, that movie is such a mess. Such a bit time mess. I don't really know. Flipped out says everything Star Wars. Did you post a Hey Viv video today? How did I miss it? Yeah, he just posted it right before I went live. here. So it's about 10 minutes before I went live here. He posted it. So, but YouTube and the notifications, you know how that is. You don't always get the notifications, even if you do hit the notification bell. So I would just say, go directly to Everything Star Wars channel, check it out, and it's pretty good. I missed like the last three minutes because I had to get on here, but yeah, I like Hey Viv, so you can check her channel out too. Jill Brits, hey man, remember me? Yes, I do. I do remember you. He says, I was currently watching Star Wars this week, and I watched six film for a week, and now I'm watching The Force Awakens, and it's not as good as the originals, but episode 9. Yeah, it's not better than it's not better than any of the George Lucas movies to me. It's really not. Now, episode 9 that is being directed by J.J. Abrams, so we'll have to see on that. T-Bird says, you missed the laughing faces, John. Kylo is awful. Kylo Ren, I'm telling you, Kylo Ren, I was actually into him in The Force Awakens, but as soon as he took that mask off, he became less intimidating and he became weaker. That's when he really started losing. When he had the mask on, he was getting every single win. He he got the information out of Poe. He was actually able to capture Rey, and as soon as he took that mask off of him, that's when he started losing to Rey and losing his cool factor. I mean, he even got shot by Chewie. So, Flipped Out says that John Matrix just posted your chat link on Fandom Collective. Oh, thank you. I don't know Fandom Collective. I gotta check that out. Who is that? Gotta check it out. Rodrant says they made us watching it in elementary school, Mary Poppins. Yeah, we didn't have to watch Mary Poppins when I was in elementary school. So I don't. Oh god, I don't like Mary Poppins. I can't watch it. That's just not my thing. Joe Britt says, "Wait, what's Star Wars Episode 9 title, and when is Star Wars Episode 9 title and trailer coming out?" I was just speculating that we'll probably get the teaser here in a few weeks. It may show up on the Super Bowl, but if they show up on the Super Bowl, they have to spend more money on it because those Super Bowl spots are really expensive. I mean, 30 seconds could run you like 3 million to 4 million, $4 million. So they they actually could put out the teaser before that. The full trailer, I don't think is coming out to Star Wars Celebration. Wished Upon a Blog says, you cannot beat the original Mary Poppins. I didn't waste my money going to watch it myself. Yeah, and I like what's the girl that stars in Emily Blunt. Emily Blunt. She stars in, I like her. She's a pretty good actress, but I can't do the Mary Poppins thing. I'm getting so far behind on the chat here. Hold on. Timur says, like, done. Flipped Out says that everything Star Wars posting your Hey Viv on Fan Collected Twitter now, too. Good. Maureen says, I like the classical Lando and Han Solo better than the new ones. Yeah, they pretty much destroyed Lando. Now, Han Solo in the Solo movie, his character wasn't destroyed. They didn't try to do something that was completely off the wall like they did with Lando. But even Han Solo really wasn't the same character. He really wasn't. So we have 20 people watching right now. Thank you for all for joining us. Please smash that like button. If you're new here, please hit subscribe. We're putting out videos all the time. As a matter of fact, I do have a video coming out in an hour. I just finished uploading it to YouTube. It's going to be released at 7 o'clock, and we'll be done with the live stream by then. So make sure you check out that video. Uh, Black Angels Views. John, check out Flipper Galaxy's Edge analysis and then check my parody of the original behind the scenes. I will do that, sir. LOL from Rose. Flip It Out says, reviews that the parody you did is hilarious. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out when we get done with this live stream. I'm gonna check it out. Uh Black Angus says Kylo had no consistency from his cool open to his then troubled conflicted self. Yeah, I mean, he shouldn't be conflicted anymore in this movie. I mean, he's killed off his father. He's killed off Supreme Leader Snoke. So he's in control of everything. There's no way he should be conflicted, even though he still has feelings for his mother. But being conflicted now should be over now. I don't want to see another conflicted Kylo Ren anymore. Just make him evil now. Just make him evil. He's bad. Team Earth says Star Wars Episode 9, the last garbage. Kylo was good when he went down rapidly with the Last Jedi. The last garbage. I like that. Somebody should make a parody video on that with that title. That'll be interesting. Oh, Rodran says January 23rd on the title. Roundabout. Okay. Where did you find it out? Let me know. Geo Britt says people say Han Solo will be in episode 9. I hope. And they also say that Luke might be alive. I hope. And please, Star Wars, give us something emotional this time. I think they will. Who's Rey's parents? Yeah. As far as Han Solo, that's the video I put up. So when we're done here, 7:00 my time, Central Time, it's going up, and it's about the rumor about Han Solo. So make sure you guys check out that video, and leave a comment, tell me what you guys think of it. And who's Rey's parents? Yeah, I think the Rey's parents thing. We 3 movies now. I don't care who her parents are. I don't care who she is. I don't care where she comes from anymore. She's not a good character. Spinal Tap, he's in the house. He says, "Hi, what's up, Mr. Spinal Tap?" And I want Snoke back too. Snoke is not coming back, I think, unless it's in a flashback. Flipped Out says John Matrixx, what is your spirit animal? My spirit animal? I don't know. Never thought of it. Jill Ritz, okay, bye, man. Are you leaving? Ron Navy, hey, Snook Spinal Tap. Hey, Rose says, hey, Snook. Jill Ritz says Star Wars Episode 9 will bring Star Wars alive. Okay. If you say so. He says, bye, man. All right. Snook Spinal Tap, hey, Rose Rants Navy. Bonnie Burgess is here. Hi, everyone. Welcome here, Bonnie. We're happy to have you on. Blockins Reviews, they really missed the chance to mirror Kylo and Leia with Anakin and Shmi. Yeah, that's one thing that bothered me too. 2 movies in, Kylo Ren has not spoken one word to his mother. They haven't had one scene together. I mean, it's like, I don't even know if Leia really cares about him. I mean, they haven't spoken one word to each other. That didn't make any sense. You would think they would even at least, commune through the Force or something, but no. Roadran says, oh, laugh out loud, I'll email you. Okay. When are you and Rhodes doing live stream? Rhodes Rants, when are we doing our live stream together? We'll have to see about that. And also, I was mentioning at the beginning of the stream, I'm going to start probably having a guest on the live stream here, maybe once a week. We'll have to see about that. I just thought about that before we actually went live. So we'll have to see here. But I think it'd be pretty cool to actually have a guest on the channel that can bring their subscribers over here, check it out, see what we all do, because, we all try to help each other out. Ron Navy says, I have to go in a bit. to get ready for the Dark Council on Let's Talk Star Wars. I'll stay until till the invite. All right. No problem, sir. We understand. You got to do what you got to do. Everybody's saying hi, Bonnie. Ron Navy, great to see you, man. Hi, Flip. How are you? Mine is Slave Leia. T Murph says, hope to God Luke is alive, but alive will rescue Star Wars. Star Wars isn't Star Wars without Luke. Can't wait for Ivan Ortega's edit of The Last Jedi. Now that will be perfection. Yeah. Face it, Luke is not coming back. He's not coming back. If he actually ends up coming back alive, it's a cheap trick to please fans. That would be a slap in the face to Rian Johnson and Kathleen Kennedy because they wanted him dead. So if they do that now, they would really be undermining Rian Johnson. I don't see them actually doing that because remember, J.J. Abrams actually said, "Oh, it's so great that I wish I wrote it." Remember, he did say that. Flipped out says, "Bonnie, been a great day. Glad to hang with my brothers and sisters." Road Trans on Star Wars says it's coming, get fit. Yeah, it's talking about the live stream with me and Rhodes, our weekly show, how we're gonna do it. Okay, but what would you guys want to see Han Solo come back? Since somebody did bring that up in the chat, and that is my next video. Do you guys want to see Han Solo come back? How would he come back? He's definitely not going to be alive. He's not a Force user, so it pretty much can only be flashback scenes. But I don't think it's going to be Harrison Ford though, so that'll be even more disappointing. Rodran says he's thinking next week. Okay, so yeah, he's going to let me know. He'll email me, let me know when we're going to actually get it together. Morning says, I can't wait to see Rhodes. Yes, everybody wants to see me and Rhodes together. It will happen. It's coming. Hi, Bunny. Dibs on the string with you. Yeah, we can have you on Black Angus. Send me an email. You'll find my email in the description. We can work it out. Bonnie, we can make it happen. I'll hit you up. Rhodes great. Bad versus Evil. The Rule of Texas Sith. I like that title. That's a pretty good title there, Rhodes. Bad versus Evil. The Rule of Texas Sith. What do you guys think of that title for me and Rose live stream? I think that'd be really cool. Anthony M says there are sweaty, desperate. I bet Luke comes back. And if he does, I mean, I'll be happy if Luke was alive, but I would be disappointed because I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to use cheap tricks to bring him back. And as far as we know, Force ghosts don't come back to life. And Rhodes says if Harrison Ford comes back, he's down with Han Solo come back. Harrison Ford is not going to come back though. He is so done with Star Wars. He's been trying to get rid of Han Solo for over 30 years, and he got his wish. He's not coming back. They can get Alden Aaron, right? What do you think of that? He's Han Solo. They can bring him back. Black Angus says, I want Han back just so he can die again. Dark side all the way. Yeah, I'm on the dark side too. But I like Han. I really do like Han Solo. Snoke Smile Self says, awesome. It's a cool title. Bunny Burger says, Snoke, I would love to bring you on the show sometime. Rhaegar Targaryen. Black Angus, your name makes me hungry. Yeah, I love Black Angus steak. Rodran says, I'm currently mounting this really badass mic I just found. Be on the lookout for new audio from Rodran on Star Wars. Snow Spinal Tap says, if Luke is alive, they'll just kill him off again. Of course. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. If Luke comes back, he's dead again. Because they got to kill the past. Finally, caught up on the chat. That was a nice little run. Trying to get caught up on everything on the chat. We have 19 people watching right now. If you're new, please hit that like button for me to help the channel out. So, Black Angus says, Rhaegar good. I do raw reactions to movies. Get it? John Han is a great character, but he's, how do we put it, on the wrong side of history. Right, Snoke? Maybe, but maybe he will get a good death this time. What's a good death for Luke? How would you want Luke to die? I think it's better that Luke doesn't die. That way, nobody's disappointed. Because if he comes back and he dies again, you're gonna be like, all right, how can Kylo Ren kill him? Would Rey kill him? If Rey killed him, that would be horrible. Really, really horrible. And technically, I don't think either one of them are supposed to be more powerful than Luke. So let's see. Title is, we don't know the title yet. But I think Star Wars Episode 9, A New Order, I think that is a real strong possible title. Maybe even Rule of Ren. That could be another one also. I think those are going to be the top titles, I think. But chances are it'll probably be none of those, because I don't think anybody actually saw The Force Awakens coming. The Last Jedi, we should have known that was coming because that was dropped in Star Wars Episode 7. So if you go by Star Wars Episode 8, they'll probably pull a title from there. And it could be A New Order, because Kylo Ren says, we can create a new order. He tells that to Rey. So that really could possibly be a title. Rhaegar Targaryen says, Rey needs to go to the dark side. I think that would be a huge character development for her to have killed him going dark. I think they had the chance to make Rey go to the dark side, but they made her too perfect at everything. She's this strong. There's no way that she should be able to fall to the dark side. They should have made her, kind of weak and, insecure, made her fail more. And then maybe she wants to take the quick, easy path and she joins Kylo Ren to the dark side. That would be the only way. But now, don't see that happening. Him and Kylo take each other out in each other's arms, and somehow Rey just dies because Rose blindsided her because she's securing her chocolate treat. Oh my God. Really? You think so? Miss V says it better start with a T. It could be. I mean, but not every Star Wars movie has started with a T. Let's see. Episode 4 didn't. Episode 5 did. It was The Empire Strikes Back. Then it was The Return of the Jedi. Just 2. The Phantom Menace. Okay. Attack of the Clones. No. Revenge of the Sith. No. So out of the original 6 movies, 3 of them started with the letter T. And these last 2 movies, they started with T. So that's 5 out of 8 movies so far. 9 if you want to count that. Vice versa for Kylo gonna neutral or light side would. Kylo is not going to, I think. Could he get redeemed? Probably so, because J.J. Abrams, I don't think he's the best at creating original content. So he'll probably follow a lot of the stuff in Return of the Jedi. So Kylo Ren could get redeemed. Also, there was like a little hint on where we're going in Star Wars Episode 9, and it made me feel like we're going back to Tatooine and the Scarlet Pit. So, because there is something I believe that was kind of mentioned that Poe and Finn, they're going to go to Tatooine to talk with Rada the Hutt. about joining the fight against the First Order. So probably we'll get the Scarlet Pit. So we'll have to see. Snow Spinal Tap says the new order sounds good. Yeah, it does sound pretty good because technically there is a new order. Kylo Ren is in charge. He's gonna have his own bodyguards. So definitely. Rose says he'll be right back. Star Wars Episode 9. We are sorry. That will never happen because they're not sorry for anything. They enjoy giving us bad characters like Rey. They enjoy giving us bad characters like Rose Tico. They enjoy giving us bad characters like Holdo. They enjoy giving us bad characters like DJ. So and they enjoy giving us weird. They're also trying to sexualize everything. Like in all of this new Star Wars canon, they're trying they want us to they want to give us the sexuality of every single character. Like, did you know they released this new canon? I can't remember what it's called now, but TK421 from A New Hope. This is canon now that he had a gay relationship. Yes, that's canon. Why do we have to know that, Lucasfilm? Why do we have to know that? Also, Governor Tarkin now, he's gay too. That's in canon. I didn't know that until I was on Ron Navy's channel. It's canon. They're trying to sexualize George Lucas's creation. George Lucas said that Star Wars was for children. And now they're trying to push all of this SJW sexual fantasy into Star Wars. That's not what it's about. Star Wars should not be about sexual identity. But yet, they keep doing it, and they keep doing it all the time. They keep destroying every single character. I mean, they made Lando a pansexual because they needed representation. We need him to have sex with a droid. Yes, we do. Why? Why do we need him to have sex with a droid? It does not make any sense. We don't care about the sexual nature of Star Wars characters. I mean, Holdo is bisexual too. That's in the book. We don't need to know this stuff. It's not important. I can care less who Holdo's into. Holdo in The Last Jedi, if you looked at it, I don't know what she's into. I don't care who she's into. I do care that you give her a strong story, which they didn't. Oh. Black Angel says, John, feelings on that lower lip bite when Poe shoulder punches Finn. The robot. Miss Pete says TK421 was made a flamboyant gay. I didn't read it. I mean, if you know more about that, let us know. I don't know how flamboyant he was, but it's something we don't need to know. Flipped Out says Disney Star Wars is for money bads and extreme liberal agenda. Exactly. But they're so woke right now, they're about to get broke. The Star Wars Episode 9 is not cracking 900 million. 900 million is roughly about where we're going to get. It's not cracking a billion. They're just so woke right now. There's no way this movie will crack $1 billion. Absolutely not. I'll be shocked if it does. Spinal Tap says, yes, it is like they are turning it into a soap opera. Yeah, it is. It doesn't make any sense. Rhaegar Targaryen says that Orlando scene was so cringe. You know which scene. Yeah. Yeah. I can't look at Lando the same way anymore. He's destroyed. They're destroyed. And we're going to see Billy D. Williams in Star Wars Episode 9. And when I see him next to a droid, I won't be able to get that image out of my head because his character is completely destroyed. Even though there's a rumor that I think his Naomi Acton is playing his daughter in that movie, the Star Wars Episode 9. A.U. Pacquiao says, because it diminishes a great man. Yep. Mr. Pete says, gay like I want pink curtains gay. Yeah, I mean, if you want to, first of all, it's Star Wars. There should be no sexual identity per se. I don't think it's important, but if you're going to do something like that, create new characters for that. But I don't think nobody wants to see that stuff in their Star Wars. You know, when you're a little kid and you're 5 years old and you're watching, Han Solo and Princess Leia kiss, you probably ew because little kids aren't into that. They just want to watch their Star Wars. They don't want the lovey-dovey stuff, even though Star Wars is a family soap opera. So it's into you have to, connect the dots and everything like that. But the idea, I don't know where they got the idea that people wanted to see this in their Star Wars. It really doesn't make any sense, but they're going to continue to do this. And the only thing I can say is you keep doing it, you're going to get woke, you will go broke. Cuz look at the ratings for the Golden Globe Awards and the Oscars. They keep going down because nobody wants to see political agendas in their movies. They don't want to watch these shows of, these rich people, self-glorifying themselves, you know, telling the world that whoever doesn't agree with them is bad and evil and racist and all this other stuff. We don't care. And think of this too. Best picture. When was the last time you actually when was the last time a picture that was actually you actually thought was the best picture actually won best picture at the Oscars? Cuz I'll even look at 2003 The Return of the King, Lord of the Rings. That won best picture. It like swept the awards. But I think that was more of a makeup award for the other two movies because the first Lord of the Rings movie was better than Return to the King. Now I think Black Panther is actually up now for best picture right now. But my problem is I love Black Panther is a great movie. I really like Black Panther. But if Black Panther is nominated, Infinity War definitely has to be nominated. But Infinity War is not going to get nominated for hardly anything. That's my problem with these award shows. So actually, what was your favorite movie from last year? Let me know in the chat. What was the best movie that you saw last year? My favorite movie was Infinity War. Then I would say Mission Impossible. Man, it's getting kind of hard. Infinity War is by itself. Then I would say Mission Impossible, Black Panther, Creed 2. I know that's definitely, I think, my top 4 movies of 2018. No doubt about it. Those 4. Oh, Bohemian Rhapsody. Yes, that was a very, very good movie. And Bohemian Rhapsody was a very good movie, but I think some people didn't like it because I think they wanted it to. Some people had a problem with like Fred that they were accusing of them straight washing Freddie Mercury. But if you actually look at Freddie Mercury's true story. Freddie Mercury was into men and women, and Mary Austin was the one true love of his life, and she was a woman. And that was very, very true. So, and also when he was in Germany, he had a girlfriend. So he wasn't necessarily 100% into men. And so I think the movie really kind of did, justice to Freddie Mercury. But there's only so much you can put into a 2 hour movie. So, Flipped Out says, John Matrix, got to run, my friend. Great to see you and love your channel, man. Notifications on. Yes. Make sure your notifications are on so you can actually, get notified when videos come out. Doesn't work all the time, but most of the time it does. Rhaegar Targaryen says, Mission Impossible was really good. I like Bohemian Rhapsody as well. Seem even handled unlike most biopics. Also not boring. Yeah, it wasn't. It was not boring at all. But I know some of the actual band was actually involved on the project, and so they had a lot of say in everything. They changed like a few things, like "We Will Rock You." They made it seem like that song was made up in the '80s, but in reality, they did that song in the '70s. Because if you go back and watch the "We Will Rock You" video, it was from the '70s because they had the long hair back then. Freddie Mercury had the long hair. He didn't have the short hair like he did in the '80s. Uh, Miss Pete says Freddie was by Mary Austin got 75% of his will. Actually, she got 100%, I believe. He left everything to her because he actually bought her house. She lived next door to him. Like you actually saw that in the movie. And yeah, because he actually said that you were my common law wife. It would have been yours anyway, or something like that. Um, he said. I mean, he was really, really in love with her, but he had other desires and things like that. So Snow Spinal Tap says, I can't wait for the Dark Crystal episodes on Netflix. I haven't seen that. I have not seen that. Miss Pete Channel says, wow, 100. What's 100? What are you talking about? Not sure what you're talking about when you say wow, 100. And what's Dark Crystal? I haven't seen that. Let me kind of look at Dark Crystal. Is Dark Crystal here? Are they remaking that something from the 80s? Hmm. Rhaegar Targaryen says he knew he messed up and gave his will to her to atone. Yeah, I mean, but he had his boyfriend. He didn't leave him. Maybe he left him. No, he did leave some other people something. It wasn't 100% he left to Mary Austin, but she got like 80-90% of like everything almost. So she was in charge of everything. There are new episodes of Dark Crystal coming soon. Yeah, because Dark Crystal is from like 1982. Yeah, 1982. And that was Jim Henson and Frank Oz. Says here, The Dark Crystal is a 1982 high fantasy adventure film directed by Jim Henson and Frank Oz and stars the voices of Stephen Garlick, Lisa Maxwell. Yeah, I think I remembered this when I was a kid. But man, I'll have to go way back to actually remember that. I like Jim Henson. I like Fraggle Rock when I was a kid. I used to love watching Fraggle Rock and shows like that when I was a little boy. So, so it's going on Netflix now. And since we're actually talking about Netflix, Disney Plus apparently is going to be cheaper than Netflix. So how much is Netflix? Netflix is like what, 7.99 a month or 9.99 a month. So you may be able to watch. Um, you may be able to get Disney Plus for, I don't know, 5.99 a month. That's really really cheap. But I wonder if they're gonna have like a standard definition version of Disney Plus and a like a 4K version. Like Netflix has a 4K version. I think it's like $3 more a month or so. So maybe they'll have like a 4K version of Disney Plus. Maybe that'll be like 8.99 a month, something like that. Yeah, cult film. Yeah, well, I love cult classics. So, what's your favorite cult classic movie? I think mine is all Office Space. I'm a big fan of Office Space. Office Space is great. That's probably one of the greatest cult classic movies of all time. So, any other questions for me? You guys are pretty quiet there in the chat. Nobody's really saying too much now. I hope I'm not boring you, forcing you guys to listen to me all night. No, 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 no. I don't, I don't, I don't think so. I don't want to bore you guys. See that or the chat just froze because sometimes this chat will freeze. So let me know if type something in the chat because I don't want to. I want to make sure that this chat is not freezing up on us. Sometimes it will do that. Let's see here. And we have a new subscriber here too. I just noticed that. Excellent, excellent. Yeah, I'm not getting anything here in the chat. I think the chat is probably frozen. Oh, no, it actually came through now. Good, good. Miss Pete says, hey. Rhaegar Targaryen says, in game easily outsells Star Wars. Avengers Endgame will gross, I should say, $1 billion more than Star Wars Episode 9. I think the low end for Avengers Endgame is going to be 1.8 billion. And the high end would probably be 2.2 billion. So I think it's going to be around that $2 billion mark. Star Wars Episode 9, I said, is going to get 900 million. So that really is a $1.1 billion difference. That's billion with a B. That's the difference. It's not even close because Collider actually asked that question today on the video. That's a question. I'm like, why are they asking that question? It's easy. And believe it or not, the Collider guys, because a lot of those guys are shills. They said that two of the guys actually said there's no way that Star Wars Episode 9 will reach a billion. Well, I shouldn't say that. They actually said that it will make less than the Last Jedi, and the Last Jedi did 1.3 billion. So that is they can even recognize that Star Wars days of dominating the box office, those days are pretty over, and that's really bad. It won't even make more than Star Wars: The Last Jedi. Snow Spinal Tap says the Labyrinth is a good one. I like the Labyrinth with Tom Cruise, and Tom Cruise was so young in that movie. That is a really really good movie. I really like the Labyrinth. If you haven't seen the Labyrinth, you got to check that out. It came out in about what, 1982, 1983, something like that. Get Figure Chis says, are the Game of Thrones guys trained by George Lucas? Not that I know of. I don't think they even know George Lucas, as far as I know. Not that I know of. Because the Game of Thrones guys, they're David Benoff, DB Weiss. I don't think they know George Lucas, as far as I know. But whatever they're developing, I'm pretty sure they may ask for some advice from him. I'm pretty sure they will meet him, and maybe George will give them, his 2 cents. So Rhaegar Targaryen says 2.2 billion would be bananas. That's a lot of money. Has any movie actually made 2.2 billion in nominal box office gross? I don't think so. Maybe it has. I'm not real sure. That's a lot of money. Because you know that the original Star Wars movie in 1977, adjusted for inflation, made $3 billion at the box office. Yes, that is a lot of money. $3 billion. uh, is Critters a cult movie? If so, that series. I don't know what Critters is. I'm not real sure. Maureen says, "Do you think Disney and Lucasfilm would ever talk Star Wars theory about making Star Wars movie?" No, they're not. They would never do that. And actually, Collider they actually want to reach out to Danny Ramirez and Star Wars Theory to appear on the Rule of Two. That's their show, because it came out today, and they extended an invitation to him. So if anybody has contact with Star Wars Theory, if you're actually on this live stream, tell him that they want to reach out to him to appear on Collider show. I think that'd be pretty cool for him. Actually, one of the guys said he would like to really help, like with the finances. Maybe he has some connections and stuff like that. That'd be really cool, because eventually Star Wars Theory is going to, once he makes all of these movies. He was on a live stream yesterday, and he said that once they make all of the episodes, they will combine them all into one movie. So I'm assuming it'll probably be like a hour and 30-minute movie, hour and 45-minute movie altogether. So it'll be like a true Star Wars film. And we already saw by the production of this, that of the episode 1, that it will be a very, very high quality. No doubt about that. Miss P says Avatar made 2.7 billion. Yes, you're right. I forgot about that. Yeah, but that's so rare though, that movies, make that kind of money. That's a lot of money. Rhaegar Targaryen says Critters is a movie where a space alien species crashes to Earth, which brutally murders people, eats them, and bounty hunters descend to the planet to take them down. Now, I've heard of Critters. I can't remember if I've actually seen it before. I really don't remember if I've seen it before. I'll have to double check that. But I know the name. So yeah, Critters. Another cult classic movie is Children of the Corn. The one with Linda Hamilton. That is a very, very good movie based off a Stephen King book. That movie's kind of creepy. It really is. All these kids in this town of Gatling have killed off all of the adults. And for He Who Walks Behind the Rose. James Clark is here. He says, "Hey, Johnny. Hey, everyone. How you doing, sir? Glad to have you on here. We're going to be wrapping this up here in a few minutes. I got a video that's going to be going out here in like 15 minutes. So I have to, prepare for that." Rhaegar Targaryen says, "Good one." Yeah, I know a lot of cult classic movies, and Children of the Corn is one of my favorites. I still need to see The Mule with Clint Eastwood. I heard that movie's very, very good. I haven't seen it yet. Has anybody seen The Mule? I'm a big Clint Eastwood fan. I can't wait to see that movie. I need to go to the movie theater and watch it. Maybe I will check it out this weekend. But I'm hearing a lot of good things, and they're saying that that may actually be Clint Eastwood's last movie. James Clark says, doing good. Check out my live stream painting with James. Okay. Everybody, because we're going to be wrapping this up here in a few minutes here. So you can go over there and check out his live stream. Don't forget, Flipped Out has his live stream with Odin at 9 p.m. Eastern time. Rodran says, I want to see it badly. Are you talking about the mule? Yeah, I definitely want to see the mule. Says, hey, Rhodes. Hey, James Clark. So we're about to wrap this up now. Definitely had a lot of fun on this live stream. Lord Callis just shows up. Says, what's up, y'all? Checking in. We're about to end. Everybody, make sure you check out Lord Callis. He does a lot of like theories and things like that, and a very, very good channel. So make sure you you subscribe to Lord Callis. You showed up a little bit too late. Yeah, we were going for like about an hour and almost an hour and 20 minutes now. And I got a video that's coming out in like 10 minutes or so. So I want to make sure that I'm there, to put in the comments and check out everything. So yeah, but man, this has been a very, very good live stream. If you guys don't have anything else for me, we will definitely be here on the channel at 5 p.m. this Friday for another live stream with me. And of course, Sunday, I know Sunday is football, so Sunday is football, so I have it at 5 p.m. But my team plays on Saturday, so and I'll watch the Patriots, but they play early too. So we'll be here on 5 o'clock on Sunday as well. So Lord Cal says, thanks, man. T-Murph says, speak again soon. John, take it easy, dude. Just sub to Lord Callis. So you got to sub. James Clark. Lord's channel is legit. Go sub. Dangerous Rats. Miss P says, me sub the Lord Callis. Please do the same. The Rams. No, I guess the Rams must play on Sunday night. It says the Patriots play at noon. The Cowboys play on Saturday night. So maybe it is the Rams. The Rams must play at like 3:15 on Sunday. So, well, that's everything. You folks have a wonderful, wonderful, safe evening. And we will catch you on the next video. John Matrixx out.